Because I'm pretty sure if we make it safely to Fantina, fake Fantina, she's not going to fight me immediately. Like, we have to talk to her. This team honestly seems like the most well-rounded. I kind of like keeping this as is. We're not bringing Luxray, obviously. I would like to keep Happini as a dupe. Or, sorry, as an XP dump. Who do we get rid of, then? I changed my mind immediately. This is still at 30... No, it's at 36. Okay. Give me... You know what? In theory, we're not going to trigger any fights right now. It's mainly just to take a look and see what we're working with when we get in there. This should be fine. My mayor Muslim, my bagel Jewish, my Christian... Nixon 4. You know what? I'm just happy it's not the Thunder. I'll be happy for either franchise. But I will say, it's kind of cool to see Karl Anthony Towns have a lot of success. Alright. It definitely fits the vibe if we do this with the game audio on. Hold on. And I gotta turn the lights off. Okay, the whole point is to just get some recon and then leave. It's the square door. We already fought this guy. Okay. So the right side seems a little tricky. Holy fuck, okay, hang on. Okay, there's the clown. How many options are in this room? 3? There's one of them to the right. There's one right in front of me to the... Sorry, one off to the left. Where's the other guy? Hold on. I'm just equipping items just in case. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. We have a miracle seed. Okay, so we fought the idol. I see one clown to the right. I see the other clown to the left. Who am I missing? There should be 2 other trainers in this room. Artist Alan and Idol Amber. Okay. I mean, in theory, they should have flashlights, right? Okay, I see one of them. Oh, there they are. Wait, isn't this the freest shit of all time? Don't we just go right? And just hope this is the right door? Oh yeah, if that's a consistent line, we just do that every time. I think we can skip everybody else in this room. Wheel spin for Sit in My Face. Congrats, Sit in My Face Gaming, on hitting affiliate. Time to start racking up some channel points. Sing a verse. Alright, Sit in My Face, which song do you want me to sing? Now that we know... Hold on. Okay, now that we know there's a safe path to get to Fantina fake version, I'm gonna start planning out that fight. Okay. Okay, so this fight is very doable, but it's just a lot, and there's a lot of bullshit that can still happen. I took a brief look at this, more or less. Trap Queen Fetty Wap. I gotta remember how that song even goes. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna do this song the justice that it deserves. Alright, we'll give it a try. It's the best I can do. We'll go like right up to the chorus. I don't think I've ever tried to sing this song in my entire life. This is gonna be dumb. Remy's boys, 1738. Hey, what's up? Hello, pretty as soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my trap queen, let her hit the bando. Counting up, watch how far them bands go. We just set a goal, talking matching Lambos. 56 a gram, 500 grams though. Man, I swear I love her, how she worked the damn pole. Hit the strip club, we be letting bands go. Everybody hating, we just call them fans though. I'm in love with money, I ain't never letting go. And I get high with my baby. Just left the mall, getting fly with my baby. Right. The kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. You gotta try to sound like Fetty Wapper. I'm trying, man. What do you want from me? Alright, good enough. Never make me do that ever again. This is not good. Well, it wasn't my idea. A for effort, though, right? W. Okay. Here is the big idea. This fake Fantina team kind of has like just a lot of well-rounded ghost types. The gimmick is there's a lot of like rage trapping that goes on. There's a lot of like Paris song, Mean Look, Thunderwave, Confuse Ray, like this kind of shit. Substitute, Protect. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know for a fact that Electrode is coming with to this fight because it actually matches up decently well on the Drift Blim. We outspeed, we kill with 2 discharges. We will be pre-slept, so we could like switch into Thunderwave. We'll probably run Persianberry if I were to wager a guess. But we get an easy 2-shot on this. So that should be good. It is an issue if we switch in on Ominous Wind and he either gets the crit or gets the Ominous Wind boost. So we'll figure that out when we get there. Dude, I got a 1% Ponyta and blew him to smithereens on crit. Nice. That doesn't really answer how we're gonna lead this fight. I did want to try Empoleon because we actually do a lot of damage with knockoff, and we get rid of the leftovers, and he might substitute. The issue is if we accidentally knock off crit and kill the Dusclops, because then it's probably Rage from Sableye. I actually don't know what would come in first. My guess would be... I mean, this whole team is kind of just the same type anyway, so it's probably unclear. It would never be Shedinja or Driftblim, and it would never be Miss Magius. So it would always be the Sableye or the Bayonet. And they both have Rage, and they will both kill if they crit Rage. That's kind of what we're trying to avoid. I do think knocking off the leftovers is a great start. So that's kind of just a risk we're willing to take. We could also run a Focus Band on Empoleon. That's kind of not a bad idea. What I'm thinking, though, is we knock off the lefties, and then we switch to somebody else. Or, if he subs, then we just knock off again to break the sub. And get him to a point where he just rests. Because then we can just come in with someone else, and then it's fine. There's a strong chance that Firo is going to be our cleanup mon for the opening. It hits Assurance decently hard. The issue, of course, is pressure. So how many PP is Assurance? 10. Okay. So I'll have to think about that, I guess. Drill Peck also kind of does the job, so it's fine. Like, we have options. If we do this, then what would come in? It would probably be Driftblim with Thunderwave. It would have to be Driftblim with Thunderwave. Okay, so then this comes in. And we know it's never Ominous Wind, which is actually really good for me. We could ship... You know what? Actually, I think this is fine. Okay. And then we go to Electrode, so we should probably have our order look something like this. Electrode comes in, hopefully on a Thunderwave. That would be huge. Discharge twice, gets the kill. Then... it would be next ground move, if there even is one on this team. And I don't think there is. So... what would come in? Basically... just 90 special attack. It's probably just highest base power ghost move that's in the back. It would not be... I mean, I guess it could be Shedinja. Notably, Miss Magius is probably going to come out last because it doesn't have any super effective moves. And there's no base power, so this is probably coming out last. It's possible that this is just straight up Shedinja. Which I'm kind of cool with. And he would go for X Scissors. Or maybe a Toxic.
I just heard one click Ominous Wind, isn't she risky? I'd key if you were talking about using a normal type or not.
I mean...